XRP blasted past 50 cents, but that's not the big story. The big story is what events do we have coming up in the near term that could either get in our way and bring us back down or give us good results and keep us going in the green. We've also got Deaton out there, man in the know with the case that says, hey, guess what? The reason why XRP popping is this. I'm going to share this with you later. And bankruptcy sales will be putting pressure on the crypto market. How big's the pressure? Do you smell it? Do you feel it? Yeah, that's crypto excitement in the air. Isn't it awesome? It appears that the crypto winter is thawing and spring is upon us. XRP sitting at 54.2, up 8.7% last 24 hours. ETH 1802 and Bitcoin 28,402. Markets right now are going to be waiting to see what comes out from Gary Gensler as he starts asking for money. I'm not expecting too much of a hit from the market unless he goes off the rails and says something completely stupid. Hold on, let me think about that. Ah, crap, maybe that can happen. But, honestly, the odds are pretty low. But let's get into it, everyone. The US SEC sues crypto firm BTC Digital execs for failing to register. All right, I know. You're going to be like, BTC, who the hell is that? That's the point. That's the key. Listen to this, okay? The US SEC has charged cryptocurrency trading platform BTC.com and several executives and related entities for failure to register, the agency said on Wednesday. Breaking news. That's why you hit the subscribe button, because that happened today. It's the latest wave of enforcement activity targeting the crypto industry. But here's the catch on this whole story. The founder and a company he controlled, BTC Digital Limited, raised $8 million in an unregistered offering of the BTC token BXY. And also misappropriated at least $900,000 for personal use, the SEC said. Those are small numbers. So no. The story here isn't the impact to you, the consumer, like, oh crap, another exchange is getting sued by the SEC. No, that's not it. It's the fact that the SEC is even targeting smaller projects. So it's not just like big things out there for notoriety. Something like this, only $8 million raised in an unregistered offering. There's companies out there that have raised hundreds of millions of dollars. So it's very interesting to see that the SEC is also choosing to go after small fish. Voyager is cashing out on dollars from selling Shiba Inu, ETH, and VGX, their Voyager token. All right, so basically what's happening is they're starting to liquidate their assets. Now remember, you've got a whole bunch of bankruptcies that are going to be doing this, and it all happens at different times. They're going to be liquidating them, and then that money gets dispersed to the creditors. You guys know how this works. So just be prepared that as some of these bigger bankruptcies happen, if they have some big holdings in some small cap cryptos, that could put some extreme downside pressure as they got to liquidate them, get the cash, and return the money to the creditors. So be on the lookout for that. Speaking of lookout, that data was found on Lookout Chain. Voyager transferred $150 million USD to Circle for cash. Oh, okay. So they're going to get $150 million. 2 addresses of Voyager received a total of $610 million USDC by selling tokens of ETH, Voyager, and SHIB in the past month. Here's that tweet. And guess what? My Twitter information, as well as every article, is linked in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. I break some of these stories there sooner. Look at the movement right there. There's the Circle out deposit for cash $150 million. Ripple's appeal an XRP case lawsuit to retain status quo, says John Deaton. All right, price action, support, floor support, case support. This is all kind of one big ball bundle story, okay? So what's coming out a lot in the news right now is that XRP, even if they lose the case with Judge Torch, right, rules against him, that they can appeal. And when they can appeal, like Deaton says, it's going to be status quo. From John Deaton. The most attractive risk-reward ratio, in my opinion, is referring to XRP. The judge's ruling is coming down in the next few weeks. If the SEC wins, what's the downside? Ripple appeals and we get the status quo. Ripple wins and it's made clear that XRP is in security. Okay, again, what is the downside? If Ripple Labs can right away appeal in a decision, keep the status quo, the market's starting to price that in. The market's starting to price in the idea that, you know what, okay, this may be dragged out even further if we go through appeals in the worst case scenario. But honestly, we know the upper courts are going to protect Ripple Labs against the overreach of the government. Upper courts, very, very friendly for Ripple Labs in this case. They are not happy with big government overreach. Oh, no. Markets are starting to price that in. By the way, trending on Twitter right now, 39,000 tweets for XRP, 12.7 for Ripple. Let's get it on over to the price action. All right. Latest move saw us moving up, and we're going to talk about big dates coming up too. What's going to be in the way or what's going to help us pop, right? Pop or drop, man. let's take a look at the price of XRP, and then we're going to get into what events are going to make this either pop or drop. All right, so XRP got up to that 58 cent mark here on the candlestick. Problem was, couldn't hold it. That's okay, though. That's okay. Not every candlestick has to move up, right? Not every day has to be a green day. Not every day has to be a killer. But what we're going to pay attention to is how far does it fall from 58 and where our support comes in. Now, the reason the support is going to be pretty big here, it's because of the events that are coming up. Now, I said earlier you got Gary Gensler on the hill, okay? Let's be real here. I don't expect that to move the price unless he does something stupid, dumb, like I'm going to use 80 billion if you give it to me to screw over every crypto. Like if he says dumb crap like that, yeah, okay. I just don't see that happening. So now let's talk about events, right? Because we want to see, can this rally continue? Can it not just continue from the short-term move here, but the longer 3-month move that we're seeing in XRP? All right, take a look here. Next couple weeks, we got the big one, CPI data, April 12th, 8:30 a.m. CPI data comes out as good. That can totally pump up that rally in XRP. Hey, someone's calling me, but I'm not going to answer it because it was a scam. And I'm going to leave that in the video to show that, yes, things happen even while you're recording. Now, we get bad CPI data. It's going to put more pressure on Jerome Powell to raise rates, which then could pause it, right? Could send the markets back on down. We got that. What else we got, Klaus? Well, we got this as well. Thursday, GDP second revision. Okay, again, how is the economy doing, right? Are we still able to grow? Is the rate hikes, is it affecting growth? Is it choking things too much? Jobless claims. You got some Boston Fed stuff, right? So if the Feds come out saying, hey, we're going to drop some big beef on you guys here soon, that could bring the market down. That's happening, by the way, at 12:45 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I got you back on that, everyone. We got personal income core PCE. We got that kind of stuff coming out on 31st. We got more Fed people speaking on Friday as well. So we've got a few events here that could be coming out that could be either positive or negative. Job openings, ADP employment reports. Hey, juicy employment means, guess what? The economy is still holding strong. That's good. That means people have more money, which means the retail sector can further prop up crypto, which again would be good for crypto. So we're paying close attention here over these next couple weeks, but the big one is CPI data, and the bigger one is when we zoom in here, can we break again? Can we get back up to that 58 cent mark where we just could not break it? This move here, does it stay above 50 cents? I am watching this super closely. Got my phone on me 24/7. Actually, both phones. You saw the other one. This is the other one here. Excited to see it's breathing some air into crypto. Seems like the winter is thawing and spring is upon us. Now, honestly, when I start looking out at the bigger picture of things, we are going to be dealing with bankruptcies where there are going to be holdings. There are going to be projects that you are involved in, right? That maybe aren't covered on this channel, but where there's small market cap things where some of these bankruptcies maybe hold a huge proportion of that juice, that when they liquidate it, that could put some big downside. So you're going to see some individual ones here take a beating with bankruptcies. But overall, I don't see anything too crazy coming out in the next couple weeks other than CPI data. The Fed presidents, okay. I mean, like if they come out real hawkish and they're like, yo, we're going to drop it. We're not pausing. Yeah, that could definitely send the markets on down. But I don't know. I think they're going to kind of back off a little bit. Now, when it comes to XRP Ripple Labs, the market's starting to realize that, you know what? Worst case scenario, things aren't looking too bad. Well, okay, for XRP and Ripple Labs. For the US, it totally sucks. People like me, hey, if they lose the case, that sucks. But for the rest of the world, people are starting to price in the action that the upper courts are still going to hold out for Ripple Labs and XRP in the long run. And that's where you're seeing all of this oomph come in. That's why people are getting more charged, more excited. Because you know what? If we lose, which I hope not, but if we lose, and you know what? Yeah, it's going to suck. We appeal status quo. It just pushes things on down. If we have to, we wait for the Supreme Court to kick the crap out of the SEC. Cool. It just pushes the time window down. We win. Hey, man, that just clears things to be green for a long time. For not just XRP, for the rest of the crypto market. Because the rest of the crypto market is also sitting here going, oh, crap, is Gary Gensler going to come after us next? That's why I brought up BC.com. Even small things out there that raise $8 million, the SEC is going after. So things we all got to pay attention to. Now, the news has been nuts lately, and to get through it, I have been exercising a ton to get my mind de-stressed, unwinded, fasting, and so forth. Check out this channel right here. That's my personal channel. A lot of cool stuff on there, all about the outside of crypto life that I got going on. You want crypto and Web3 action because you fiend for it? Got your fix right here. All right, everyone. Going to be getting ready for that hearing live stream. I'll catch y'all here in a little bit.